So today I got this message about playing chess, not checkers. And it says, the momentum is leading you. And it's interesting because I heard keys to success, lucky streak, spotlight, center stage, definitely main character energy. And then we have imagination station and a world of imagination. And so what I was feeling is that this is about like following your intuitive impulses and taking the steps to align yourself where you want to go. Like, I know some people would look at this as like most optimal timelines type of things, but really it feels like you're now in this place of just shifting through all the different dimensions and timelines to line yourself up what it is you would like to receive, right? And then I heard down but never out and always on the rise. And so it's like your discipline and your determination. Ooh, with really strong momentum. There's a car just vroom. Like, to me, that is a symbolism of momentum and like going fast in the fast lane. And then I heard you have no choice but to be celebrated. So maybe the limelight is a little uncomfortable for you, and you're always dancing with this, like, with the recognition part of doing what you do. Like, maybe you're too humble, a little too humble, and maybe a little too modest in that sense. But you have communication upgrades that have been happening for you, and I'm feeling like a rounding out of this initiation phase. 143 on the clock. I've been getting all variations of 43 with numbers, like on every level, and that has to do with a new group of guides that I have gotten through this initiation. And so if this found you, this definitely could be for you, because like that's the way the frequency and vibration work, right? We just align to what is aligned to us. What you are seeking is also seeking you. And so, and I'm hearing that this initiation is coming to a close. Like, you've been doing all the things, and it is a process. I feel like by summer it will have been completed, but this is a whole new world. A whole new world. Don't you dare close your eyes. Like, it's time. The time is now. It was 2:34 on the clock as I started singing that. And then, like, I heard golden microphone, frogs, and chocolate chip cookies. So let's get into it. I want to see what is up with this, like playing chess, not checkers. What's been going on for you and where it's taking you? Because that's what I'm curious about, is like not only all the luck, because I keep getting this like lucky streak, lucky streak, lucky streak, lucky streak. This is a lucky time. 888. Like wealth, health, finances, like all these things are just going to continuously keep working. Also, I've been getting a lot of candles and like flashing lights. Flashing lights, flashing lights, flashing lights. And today is St. Patrick's Day. And so 4-leaf clovers and lucky gold coins. So let's see. Let's see what this looks like. I'm also getting the feeling of like doing new things. We're going to pull some charms. I can walk on water with transformation. And then we have be a voice, not an echo, with an important discussion involving you will take place today. So it's like, because you're asking, this is the thing, be a voice, not an echo. So you're consciously choosing these things and you're creating them and you're having the conversations. You are communicating. Like, I feel like I just seen in my mind, like you talking with your spirit guides, your council, your guide teams, and like the universe, and being like, okay guys, this is what I like to experience. This is what I would like to receive. This is what I would like to do. And it's almost like an acknowledgement of the limiting beliefs that you have, and being like, I know that's there and I would like to work through that. I don't know what that looks like literally a new unknown, but let's go. Let's do the dance. And through those conversations, you're anchoring in literally a whole new world. Then we have, you will soon gain something you've always wanted, with the penguin. And the penguin to me represents like a pure-hearted soulmate. And so I think that that soulmate is you. I think that you are becoming the person you always dreamed about becoming, on a next level, a next layer. Because I keep getting the feeling like you've already been doing that dance. Like the you are right now does your inner child proud. does you proud. Like, you are happy, you are excited. I feel like the last like 4 years have been epic, like fucking epic. And you have made the moves to do the things to align yourself to that. Like, maybe it hasn't always been easy, because that's that down but never out. Like, maybe it hasn't always been easy. Life always comes with its challenges, but you're making sure you're going to get what you want by being diligent to it. Diligent. Ooh, hummingbird. A hummingbird just flew up. Did you hear it? Okay. Next part of the charm reading. Let's see, what else do we have? We have harmony. Focusing on balance, balancing mental and emotional considerations, balance and union with self and others, oneness as within, so without. So you might even be working with the laws of the universe. Like, maybe you, because I feel kind of a witchy vibe. Like, you know how to alchemize your life. You know how to use what resources and tools you have available to you to make magic and to make things happen for yourself. But in the sense that making it happen by following the intuitive impulses to guide you. Also, I hear all the birds in the background. I don't know if you guys can hear them, but they are just chattering away. And so it feels like you have been consistently talking to the universe about what it is you want, telling your guides, telling yourself, like, this is what we want. This is what I want to do. This is who I want to be. This is how I want to be. Like, this is it for me. This is my heart's desire, and I'm going to have it. I'm going to have it. And then how can I do that with more ease and joy and satisfaction? And then we got interdependence. And so interdependence is coming together as a whole self or a whole being to co-create and share with one another, with other like-minded beings, partnerships, relationships, and co-creations. And so letting go of rigidity and being the one to step back and look at the big picture, while also having these little, seeing the little picture things and seeing the ties that bind them, so that you can put the puzzle together to make what it is you wish to experience. And then the last little thing we have, your road to glory will be rocky but fulfilling. And so this is not to say that while you may be a lucky person and you experience a lot of things just working out in your favor consistently, because that's what it feels like. It just feels like consistently things are working out for me. Doesn't mean that you don't experience ups and downs and that life can't be challenging for you. This is the dance. Like, there will always be challenges. There will always be bumps in the roads, twists and turns, but your persistence, your diligence, and your faith and trust within yourself and your ability to create the world you wish to see and the wish to experience by becoming that yourself, you will never stay down, because you won't allow it. Literally. Okay. All right, now let's pull some charm cards. I want to know even more about this. Playing chess, not checkers, universe. Light it up. Light it up like the 4th of July. Playing chess, not checkers. All right, we have cherry, a cherry on top. Sweetness, delight. So you've been focusing, ooh, on happy. Like, you have been practicing the vibration of joy and focusing on putting the cherry on top. So it's like, I see these like little moments, right? And doing the things that just make you happy, finding the joy, like engaging your senses, right? Like a delicious smell, the way that a clothing feels on you, something that is beautiful, looking into your space and just seeing gorgeousness, things that make you excited, like that. When that day comes where you don't feel excited about life, or something happens, you're just like, bleh. But then you look in your world and you're like, yeah, I'm still happy. I do the things and I give it to myself because I am worthy of my joy and my success. And it's like knowing that you're the one who brings that for yourself. With going your own way, dreaming the dreams, following your sign symbols and synchronicities, and trusting your own inner guide and your own inner compass. Like, you know You know that you're the one, that you hold the answers, that it's you, that nobody else gives that to you but you. Yes, you line up and collaborate and cooperate with others who want to do that dance with you and want to have that fun. It's almost like you in your vibe doing that is magnetic and like super sexy and attractive. It's like, ooh, you see her? I want to be doing that. I want to be doing this. Like, ooh, you found fun. How did you find fun like that? How did you do that? How do you do what you do? Like, I feel like you're inspiring people. And I feel like, here, I look down and we see what's up. That's about speaking your truth. Speaking your truth because the people asking genuinely want to know. And so, like, maybe you're getting a lot of messages because I just seen a DM like full of messages, and maybe where before you wouldn't have shared, and you'd have been really suspicious, like, why you want to know? What are you doing? Like, FBI secret agent moves, like, what are you doing? Who are you? Why do you want to know? Like, they want to know because you're cool, dude. Because you're a cool dude and you're inspiring and it's exciting. Like, the world can be sad sometimes. There's a lot of pain and suffering and grief, as much as there is joy and radiance and success and bliss. And like, when you latch onto your bliss and you just ride the wave, I see like a unicorn running on a rainbow road. Like, it is magnetic and it is delicious and exciting and fun. Fear can't survive in the present moment, only in the past or future, and staying in the now. So you, with laughter and sweetheart, with, oh, who has you on their mind and what would they like to say? With kindness begins with understanding that we all struggle. And so it's like you have come to this place of acceptance that people are reaching out to ask because they genuinely want to know and they want to be connected to you. They want to know about what it is you're doing, how you're doing what you're doing, and why. And then how do they integrate that into their own lives? Like, I feel like you have done something in a very unique way, hence the unicorn vibe. Like, you have found a way to integrate joy and bliss into your life in a way that not many people do. And if they do, they don't talk about it because maybe it's weird or it's outside of the normal, right? Like, that's kind of where going your own way and following your own path is becoming even stronger in that sense, because it makes you strong and it inspires the others, because everybody else is like, well, I want to do that. How did you do that? Like, and also, I keep feeling like a lot of creativity. Like, you have been doing things from a very childlike place of awe and wonder. While it's funny because I just heard like your mind is a steel trap. And so not only are you super intelligent and like very wise, but you have this childlike awe and joy and satisfaction and ease with the world, where you're just like, oh, wow, did you see that frog? Ooh, what about that shooting star? Oh my God, the sound of the water. Like, do you hear the birds? Do you see the bees? Like, so beautiful. People are like, I want to feel like that. I want to feel like that. I want to live my life like that. Like, you make that look so fun. How do I do that? I just seen somebody sitting down and blowing bubbles and like lighting up people all around them. Like, I seen somebody walking down the street with like the saddest, most dour look on their face, and you're over here like blowing bubbles, and they're like, oh, bubbles. It's like reminding people of that child within who just delights in their physical senses and in the fun that is this world, and that they could have it too. Literally, they could have it too. Okay, we're gonna just play with all the cards today. I have this deck that I just found. I had just spent 6 months abroad and had everything packed, and I just moved to my new home, and I found my cards that I had bought right before I left. And this deck, which is the Light Attributes deck by Carolyn Miss, and I crack it open, and here we go. We have the Companion. And the Companion is about loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. So you have this ability to see outside of yourself and to then inspire others through through your own kindness and compassion. Oh, I should have left that card out. Oh well. Then we have the Queen. Literally, the Queen radiates the regal feminine, uses her benevolent authority to protect others. So not only Do you share compassion and kindness and love with others? But then you inspire them to step into their own regality, to their own emotional maturity and their ability to lead by being the example. It's not literally being the leader of this group. Well, sometimes it may look like that. It's actually being a leader through your own independence and by living the life that you wish to live, by embodying it through being yourself. Oh, so this is some more of that seductive energy with the prince. The prince is romantic charm and potential for power. And so with the knight, loyalty, romance, chivalry, love, and honor. So it's like you have this fun, flirty playfulness that invites people to get excited about the world and life and to kind of romanticize their life, because that's what it really feels like to me is like this love, this awe, this joy that you bring to life and romanticizing life. Life can be the most amazing event, or it can be a really tragic one. You get to choose what that narrative is, right? And obviously it's a spectrum. It's not just this or that, but it's this and that and the other and a million trillion more things, right? But you being the seeker of this romanticizing life and finding the ways, all the ways that you can fall in love with who you are and with what life has to offer, you soar and you bring success and you bring this sense of like winning. I feel like the win-wins of interdependence, right? Not only are you independent in your own self, but you can come together and work as a team. You don't need to be the leader. You can literally be a member of the tribe and just have fun and joy and share, and also give space to others to be that as well. That collaboration and co-creation creates union over and over and over again. And that's why so many people are like, dang, she's so sexy. Can I be a part of that? Can I witness that? Can I have some of that? Can I be a part of that? Can you inspire me so I can do that for myself? Because then we have the mentor, and the mentor is about passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. And so by you being all that you are and living there for yourself and not caring who's watching, it's like, yes, I like an audience, but I don't need it. It's not required, not at all. But is it fun? Yes it is. I enjoy the shit out of that. It's really fun. That through that you then serve humanity with this goddess energy, and you heal the victim within, right? The one that's like, oh, the pobrecita, that's like, oh, my life is so hard and it's terrible and this and that and the other. And it can be. By no means am I taking from the grief. Like, we all have terrible things that happen in life that are sad and tragic, but like, what are you going to choose to do with that? Are you going to live there, or are you going to acknowledge and accept that that happened and that that was terrible and sad, and honor and heal yourself, and then go move on and have fun again? Because life is meant to have fun and to play and to be joyous. We have serving humanity with humility for Messiah, and then the feminine, the goddess with the feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. Again, a lot of sensuality and and this sense of like sexiness, this divine feminine radiant light of like, this is me, this is how I like to do, and if you would like to come play with me, we could have a whole lot of fun. A whole lot of fun. And through integrating that, through integrating this victim, you move from the place of being victimized to seeing how all of these things are collaborating, cooperating to get you to your highest and greatest, right? To the very best that you can experience, because there's nothing beyond this moment. Everything is here and now, everything. And so in that place, when you allow yourself to dance and to play and to enjoy and to romanticize your life in such a way that you just like, yeah, this is the good life. I keep hearing, this is my best life. Ooh, this is my best life. And so it's like, I just seen a fresh baked chocolate chip cookie and you're like, oh, this is my best life, right? A pretty bracelet, a beautiful scented perfume, or an oil or a lotion, and you're just like, best life. And I feel like as I'm putting this on my body and I'm like, oh, this is my best life. And so the more you lean into that, it magnifies you. It magnifies and it amplifies your vibration. And it's like It's like a flower in full bloom, how beautiful and radiant it is. And everybody who walks by it can't help but be like, yeah. Yeah, this is a best life vibe. Also, like, I feel like people are like, what is a best life? And then you tell them and they're like, oh. And then they look to things in their own life that are quote unquote considered best life vibes, right? And that's all by you being your own champion, being your own Don Juan in that sense. The spotlight, it spotlights your positive, seductive qualities and using your sexiness, your sensuality, your joy to continuously magnetize what is so for you into your life. And then when what's not for you comes in, you're like, oh, thanks, that's not my preference. Keep it moving. And like literally just that, keep it moving. Okay. And then the bottom of the deck is the monk nun. And the monk nun is about selfless devotion and single-minded dedication to spirit. And so again, back to your trust and connection to your own self and how you can constantly come back with your own determination and discipline to live that best life. Like, you know that there's better and that you can have all the luxury, all of the, it's like simple funds, but also like I feel like a room full of blossoming flowers, delicious and delightful smells. Like, you know, you can have that if you will allow yourself to have it. If you can open your heart and allow yourself to receive, you will have it. It's yours. It's done with the Midas touch. The Midas touch, that King of Pentacles energy. Everything you touch turns to gold in that vibration. And you just continue to amplify yourself. I just heard to myself, how much better can it get? How much better can I make it? Like, yesterday I experienced this. What can I experience today? How can I double down on this energy and just bring that much more joy to the scenario? And then on top of that, not only are you doing this for yourself, but you're documenting the journey. Because I feel like I seen somebody writing in their journal, and then also like maybe you're like myself and you make content such as this, or TikToks or Instagrams or Facebook, or I mean, there's a million ways to get there, Twitter, right? And I feel like through your documentation and your sharing, you're impacting the lives of others immensely. Like, maybe you're writing a book and you're going to share that with the world, because what you've done is amazing, and it is so awe-inspiring that it literally like brings beauty to places that seemed shadowed and seemed that they had no light, but you were like, no, you just shine the light on it, and then everything in the room brings warmth and light. Like, I heard, I'm not afraid of the dark, but I do love the shine of the light.